Yeah, so I feel that one of the challenges we face in relationship is the issue of understanding gender difference. I believe that is one of the problem. That is the most common problem we face. Okay, like uh, women wonder why men behave in certain way, and men also are surprised while the women are behaving in a certain way. So it's a conflict. You find out that you start out loving each other so well, but when um, the felt need of the, the both gender begin to show up, we try to get confused, and it begins to hit hard on us, the demands from the other gender, you understand. Now, for instance, when a woman communicates with a man, she feels that the man is important. She's doing that because the man is actually important to her. Because in the nature of a woman, she needs emotional support. She needs support. She needs security. She needs protection. So she needs her emotions to be protected. She needs to be safe. Get to that environment where she feels so safe that someone actually cares about her. But then, to a man, when he communicates with a woman, there is something very important. All right, woman communicate because she feels that the man is important, but the man communicates because there is something important. So this is an issue. Okay, so when we don't understand these things, we might be hitting it hard on each other, and we feel maybe the person is seeing someone else, or the person doesn't really love me like that. Okay, so men mostly communicate for information. They really want to pass or get information. That is the reason, one of the major reasons men communicate, because we are very idealistic, we are very goal oriented, we have targets to meet, we have goals to achieve. So whenever we are in a relationship, we are still conscious of our goals, of our objectives, things we need to do, even within the relationship, where we are going, what we need to do per time. So we mostly come to give information about those goals, and also get information from you about those goals. All right. So, but women um, love to feel emotionally secured. They need to communicate their emotions and receive that emotional affirmation, that if emotional protection. You understand? Whenever they communicate, they feel safe that this man is my own. We can see that whenever you see a pre-wedding picture, you mostly see the women put their hands, one of their hand on the man's chest, okay. So what she's saying is that this is mine. She put it with confidence. Emotionally, it gives her security, it gives her confidence. She touched the heart and said, this is mine. Okay, they want to feel safe, because they are built for care. They are built to actually care for whatever they own, they have. We see even with the home, they take care of the home. Whatever they do, they take care of their bodies, take care of their hair. They are actually built for care, while the man is actually rough, built for achieving things like going out there, conquering, fighting. Sometimes we wake up, we don't care whether the room is set. We just want to go out there and fight and get it done. Okay, that is our nature. So whenever we want to communicate, we want to communicate in the direction of our goals. While the first need of a woman is emotional security, she wants to feel safe that this man is my own. Don't come near him. Okay, so when we have to understand these differences, when a woman is giving attention to a man, communicating, doing a lot of things, she feels is important. While when a man is in turn communicating with a woman, he feels there's something important. But there's something very important to consider here. Okay, despite the fact that this is really our nature, it is the thing of the mind. We can actually shift from our natural thinking. Now, if we check the entire concept of God about returning man to God, is that man should not live according to his own desires. That means this ability in us to even do things against our bodies, against the desires of our bodies. Okay, so if naturally a man should only communicate for information, that means there's every possibility that that same man can decide to communicate emotionally, because the emotion in the woman is still in us. We have the emotional part, the logical. We just choose to go by the logical, and the women choose to go so emotional. So what I'm saying is we can come to a balance. The men can come to a balance where they can give ears to the women, listen to them and advise them and give them that emotional security. And women in turn, you can shift from just being emotional. You can get to this middle where you are partly emotional and partly logical, so you can communicate nicely with the man. Okay, so there must be a shift. You don't always find emotional security. Sometimes you offer logical thinking, logical communications to the man to actually speak to his own needs also. It is not always about you, but it's also about your partner. If I can look out for you, you then can look out for me, then we are fine. The relationship will be very awesome. The challenge is most times we want to look out for ourselves. The woman wants to focus on just being emotionally secured, and the man wants to look out for himself by being just logically satisfied in the relationship. When he's not logically satisfied, informationally fed, he feels unloved. But it's not like that. There's something that we can shift and make adjustment. So making adjustment is very important in a relationship. Men and women, man and woman, we are totally different, but we can adjust. Okay, we can adjust. So adjust for that man, adjust for that woman. If not, you will be having conflict over and over again, and that doesn't mean that you don't love each other. You love each other, but you don't understand the gender difference. So understanding the gender difference is way good in building a healthy relationship. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to subscribe, do well to like and share our videos. Till I see you in the next video. Thank you.